I'm Lucas Kirsch, and this is Inspectagram Extras. Unless you have a story, you don't have a way to persuade anyone. In this video, we're going to talk about the elements of a story, and if you get better at it, you're going to get much better at inspections. The broad meta hack is that if you think about the beginning and the ending when you start, it's amazing how everything just falls into place. So, pay attention to the extras and the anomalies and figure out a way to pair them together, because that is the gold. All right, so after you've collected your static components, otherwise known as your baseline in every chapter, you're always going to run into your extra sections. These pages are for the anomalies or components you don't normally find in every home. Just like reading a book, people generally read from left to right. And let's be real, folks don't read much anymore, they skim. That's why it's crucial to tell a better story. The goal is to create an optimal experience for the end reader. So let's kick things off with this 8-up page. The left column is for known components. The right column is for support photos, or if you're really advanced and you want to make your point, use support pictograms to drive the point home. For this exercise, I'm going to use the same component over and over throughout so you can see the different ways to achieve the same result. I'll be pulling photos from my gallery since it's not easy making these videos while I'm taking photos, editing, and holding the mic. Plus, my wife's in kind of a pissy mood and I'm too scared to go into the kitchen. So what did I always say about the left-hand column? It's for known components, that's right. So let's search for the good old P-trap. I'll search the P-trap. Now, I'll launch the camera, take the photo, and let's pretend it's leaking. I'll give it a thumbs down rating. Now, I'll hit the issue, leaking, select the action, repair or replace, that works, and finally, I'll add my summary statement. Now remember, you don't need to put a summary statement for everything. The summary is to drive home the urgency, not to repeat the issue and action again and again. That just looks plain dumb and redundant. Now, what's next? You have a few options, but let's go with the most common one first, a support photo. So a support photo is just that. It supports your main photo. So I'd take a closer photo of the leak or where the water's standing underneath the cabinetry. I could also stand back and point to give a better idea of location. Okay, let's run through another example. I'll search the P-trap, take the photo, make the rating, note the issue, now the action, and the summary statement. Okay. Swipe the modal down. By the way, this is much faster than scrolling to the check mark, and it's built for speed. So this time, let's pick support pictogram. I'll search for leak, and boom, active leak. This gives the end user a better experience. It drives the point home and is much easier to understand. Now, let's pretend the P-trap is fine. We're documenting it for inventory or CYA purposes. So let's click known component again, search P-trap, open the camera, take the photo, and give it a thumbs up. What should the support photo be? Well, it should be something related to plumbing or whatever it is that we're doing. Let's use the kitchen faucet to prove that we were running the water while testing the P-trap. Boom, done. Okay, last one, known component, P-trap. Launch the camera. She's good to go. Now, let's do a positive support pictogram. Let's choose, satisfactory. So, good. In this world of negativity, it is nice to have a little positivity. So again, some of you might ask, why put something into the report if there isn't a problem? And I'll give you an example I recently had. I was in a beautiful home and it had a nice big gas fireplace. I didn't have to document it, but I always do. I took one photo of the entire unit and one of the flame. The clients Well, they called me and they swore up and down that I'd missed it. They were pissed. They wanted compensation. I could not get a word in edgewise, but after a few minutes, I calmly asked them to open the report and turn to page blah blah, which there you could see the photo of the fireplace in perfect operation. And that was that. They even apologized. So you'll thank yourself that one day you get a similar call and you have undeniable proof. It's simple, it's easy, and it's proper CYA.